Satnam, this is Zita Harkaran, and I've been meaning to make this video for such a long time. This is something very important to me. This video is going to be about the moon and how best to organize our life so that it goes with the rhythm of the moon. A while back I learned something called new moon ceremony from Anne Heyman. And I thought it was, when I started doing it, it was amazing how things were working out. I felt like I was on a train moving forward, and whatever intention I have set up on the new moon, I could really see them manifest as the moon was growing. And if I didn't see them manifest and it was around the full moon, I was like, oh, maybe it's time to really put that energy to the intentions that I had at the beginning of the moon. And then with that moon, with the full moon, it really then took off and got the energy of the full moon, and I saw it manifested. And it was amazing. So as I was doing my new moon ceremony, which was a very simple thing, just lighting a candle, setting an intention for the moon, writing it down, and then burning the piece of paper. The ceremony itself, you can set up your own. What is the most important is that you set intention, set a prayer in a very respectful and sacred space and time in your home. And you set an intention that is plausible to accomplish within this month, right? It's not like, oh, let me ask for a miracle kind of thing. Although you can, but it's just something that you find like, okay, this is what I want to accomplish in this month. So the new moon is when you start a project. When you put your intentions out there. The full moon gives you energy. You have a lot of, so you can go out there and finish up what your intentions are. Use that energy and work those 2 weeks around the full moon, before and after, to bring that to fruition, whatever your intentions were. And then the end of the moon is really good for kind of like tying up the loose ends. Whatever you didn't finish, you can finish up for cleaning up. So these are just the big oversight. Then certain days within the moon cycles are different. Yogi Bhajan would say that there are 2 days. The 4th day of the moon is a very holy day, and then the 11th day of the moon is a very holy day, where everything seems to be very balanced. The glandular system is very balanced, and it's a very good day to connect with your own spirit, do meditations, do detoxes, do very sacred things, because you have a very close connection. And then all of a sudden I found this other work by ancient Greek philosopher called Hesiod. It's ancient Greek, it has a lot to do with Greek mythology, and he, at the end of that poem, which survived to this day, so apparently there's something to it. At the end of this poem, he describes the days of the moon and the effect that these certain days have on people, right? And he says that, there are certain days that are really good for men. And then there are some days that are changeable, that don't bring any luck and don't do anything. So it's a very good to know which days are the ones that are the lucky ones, right? And what do I find? He says that the 1st, the 4th, and the 7th day of the moon are very good for men. These are the holy days. Besides that, he also mentions that 11 and 12 day are excellent days. You can also test it out, and you can notice if that fourth day of the moon do you feel really good, or if that 11th day of the moon you feel good. I am very, very happy to get this beautiful new moon calendar journal for 2018 from my friend April, and she creates these calendars, and it's all based on the moon, you know, and it follows the new moon and how to use this diary, how to use your visions for each moon, and then write things that you want to release. Like, I love this. So here, this is a great way to see which day of the moon it is. Let's say this is the new moon, right? So you start 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the fourth day of the moon. Oh, what are some of the things I can plan for this day, right? And then you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 12 are really good days. So what are the things that I can plan for these days, right? That will bring me the greatest luck. And then, so you can do your vision boards, you can write your journal in here about what has actually happened and what you noticed. I think it's so wonderful. If you can, please still get it. It's at link, The Moon is My Calendar. What a fitting name, right? Organize your life with that rhythm, and there is such a relief. You'll feel like you're never behind time, but on time. To follow the moon, it's like as if you had a new year every month. So you can organize and reorganize yourself every month, and you can set new intentions for that month. You can set intentions of what values you want to keep. You can set intentions of what projects you want to accomplish, what is some of the new that you want to start. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know. Do you know of any other like moon calendar, or someone from who describes different days of the moon and how they work? Let me know. I would love to hear. Satnam. So this is what Hesiod said about the moon. To begin with, the first, the fourth, and the seventh, on which Leto bare Apollo with the blade of gold, each is a holy day. The 8th and the 9th, 2 days at least of the waxing month, are especially good for the works of man. Also 11th and 12th are both excellent, alike for shearing sheep and for reaping the kindly fruits. But the 12th is much better than the 11th, for on it